I don't mean to. If it's just me, why aren't you using just the one camera? Okay, so we're right there?
Yep.
I don't mean to brag about being the hardest worker on the show or the best gambler on the show. However, there are two facts that cannot be ignored. I am the hardest worker on the show, and I am the best gambler on the show. The show is being called Quick Picks. Brandon Walker. Today it will be very quick. Megan, I will give her an excused absence. She has a sick child at home. That is an excused absence. She is a mother. She is excused. We will not judge her for not being here. We, in fact, applaud her for not being here. She has sent her pick, so we've got that. Stephen Shea, on the other hand, I will absolutely deride and revile as far as him not being here because he is now operating at possibly under 50% attendance for this show. He is in Disney World this week. Once again, people know that busy gambling season around here kind of goes through the Final Four. It just does. It just does. After the Final Four, you want to go to Disney World? Fine, whatever. I'm going to Disney World. I'm not. Anyway, Quick Picks. Brought to you by DraftKings. DraftKings, the best sportsbook app in the world. Make sure you go to DraftKings right now, and I don't know how to say it, but you participate in our Barstool betting group there, the Barstool social group there on DraftKings. You can see and interact with me, with Rico, with Stephen Shea, with Big Ev, with all the gamblers here at Barstool Sports. Yes?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Last night, we went 2 of 3, correct?
Yep.
Me and Stephen Shea won, and Megan lost.
Correct.
And the chat won their 5th in a row or the 6th in a row?
6th in a row.
6 in a row.
Got out the chat.
So the chat could be wearing the crown right now.
They should be.
All right, here's my pick. Last night I went with an NBA under. I'm going to do it again. I'm going with a total tonight in the association. The Heat and the Pistons, the last 5 Pistons games have gone under. 3 of the last 5 Heat games have gone under. I'm going Heat Pistons under 217.5. Heat Pistons under 217.5. That is the number tonight. I'm not going to really explain it much further than that. That is, in fact, what we're going with. Heat Pistons under 217.5 for me. Do you have a Megan impression on deck?
I could try something.
Go.
All right. How's that? That's kind of all I had.
What's Megan's pick?
Megan's going with South Florida minus the 7.5 at home versus Tulane. She said Tulane has lost 6 straight and 9 of their last 10. They also failed to cover in 5 out of their last 6 games and now travel to South Florida, who is second in the nation at covering the number. This team is solid and has asserted dominance, holding a 22-5 record, and they are 18-3-2 against the spread. This team has a balanced approach, and I believe will be able to get the home cover against Tulane.
All right. That is Megan's pick. Stephen Shea's pick, please.
Yeah. Stephen Shea is going with actually, I'll do the thing. I'll play along. Tonight, the Nets are in the second leg of a back-to-back coming off a loss to Memphis last night. The Nets are 3-3 since the All-Star break under new coach Kevin Ollie, but their only wins are against Memphis and a Trae Youngless Hawks squad. The Nets did win their matchup in early February, but need Cam Thomas to drop 40 points to do so. He is out tonight. The Nets lack the offensive firepower to match up with Tyrese Maxey, a surging Tobias Harris, and Kelly Oubre. The 76ers are also a good road team at 16-12. That's why I'm going with the 76ers minus the 2.5.
All right. And the chat, please.
Yeah, the chat, I mean, normally I have a better amount of time to go with the chat. So
you know what? I'm going to recap our picks.
Yeah, I'm gonna go through the chat right now.
And then I'm going to give you the parlay, and then you can.
I'm looking at the chat right now. So
you do the chat. Okay. So the picks over here on this side for me, who is leading the show, I believe at 12-5, maybe 11-5. Do you know my record? Do you have the records?
Yeah, I have the records for everybody.
Okay. You can say them.
Yep. So in first place is King Brandon.
Yep.
He is 10-5 at plus 4.3 units.
Yes.
Megan in second place at 8-6-1. She is only plus 0.9 units.
Uh-huh.
The chat, 6-0 in their last 6. They are at 8-7
Okay.
at plus 0.5 units.
It was a rough start for the chat.
Rough start, but they have really turned it around. And then Stephen Shea in dead last at 6 and 7, minus 1.6 units.
Had he lost last night, I was suspending Che for a game, and we were going to put the chat into the parlay.
I mean, he almost did.
I know.
To the, 9 and 51 Wizards?
Yeah, I know. All right, so here's the picks. Here's the parlay. I've got Heat Pistons under 217.5. I think that number is currently 217 on DraftKings. We have Megan with South Florida minus 7.5 at home over the team that they are playing.
Tulane.
And we have Stephen Shea's pick, the Philadelphia 76ers minus 2.5 against the Brooklyn Nets tonight. And that parlay pays out what?
Plus 602.
Plus 602. 602. $100 investment will get you $602. If you want to put 50 on it, $301. If you want to put 25 on it, $150.75?
No.
No, what?
301 divided by 2?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 150.75. Yeah.
150.50. 150.50.
150.50.
Yeah, 150.50.
Yes.
I thought it was 301.50.
150.50, yes.
It was 301. No.
301 divided by 2, 150.50.
Yeah.
Yes.
150.50.
Correct.
Right?
Yep.
And if you want to do half of that,
Yep. 74.75.
what's the chat's pick?
That's not right. The chat is going with tonight. They are actually for the first time ever kind of on the same page. They're going with Texas baseball money line tonight.
Who's the baseball guy in there that's drumming up all this support?
It is Broadcaster 005 is the guy.
He's the baseball guy?
Loves baseball.
Okay, so he gives out Texas money line. Now who are they playing? And what's the money line?
Texas baseball they're saying is plus 105 and they're going to play Texas A&M.
Boy.
Rivalry game.
Yeah.
So
I don't know, man. You see Texas, a highly ranked team, and plus money, you just say yes. But there's
this is they are very much in agreement in the chat today.
Okay,
which
all right,
is like
fair enough.
Very rare.
So the chat has Texas baseball plus 105. We have the parlay at plus 602. That, my friends, is quick picks.